Hey, you guys, I'm the crazy guy who left a prestigious job as a congressional auditor to become a long haul truck driver. And it was the best decision I've ever made in my life. So, in today's video, I aim to prove to you why trucking is the best job in the world. And I've had a lot of great, fulfilling jobs to compare it to. I have worked with kids at a youth baseball camp. I have been in the U.S. Air Force. I have had what I call my Aaron Brockovich job, where I went around the country working on environmental cleanup sites. I worked at the 9/11 Trade Center disaster. And finally, I worked as a congressional auditor for the U.S. Government Accountability Office. But none of these jobs compare to the enjoyment I've found out on the open road trucking across America. At its best, trucking checks all of the boxes you could possibly want. Money, check. Happiness, check. Personal growth, check. Mental health, check. And contrary to what most believe, and as I will show you, physical health, check. Well, all right, here we go. Here are the top 10 reasons that trucking is the best job in the world. Number 1, trucking is one of very few jobs that you can use to rise out of your current circumstances and drive towards a better future. With trucking, you have the option to just drop everything, enroll in a trucking company's driving school, and be given a truck to live in and work. Other than the military, there aren't many jobs that give you this option to just restart your life. You can use trucking to get out of that dead-end soul-sucking job, get out of that toxic relationship, start your first business, and put that first $1,000 in your bank account. Number 2, trucking is the perfect trifecta of fun, money, and peace. This point alone is enough to make my case. Typically, when you find a fun job, it doesn't pay that much. And then if you find a job that pays well, it's usually more stressful than fun. And then if you're like me and you need a good dose of peace along with that adventure and that money, then forget about it. So fun. What's more fun than taking epic road trips across the country every day? Money. Here's an outrageous but fun way to think about it. If the average savings rate in America is 10% per year, then as a nomadic, expense-free trucker, like the amount I'm able to save every year, it would equate to over $1 million salary. You ever heard of the quote, "It's not how much you make, but how much you save"? And then peace. I mentioned the military earlier as an option for transforming your life, but unlike the military, with trucking, you can have peace. Driving is like a forced meditation. The sanctuary of this cab as you're driving down the road every day is so therapeutic and a great way to clear your mind. Trucking has helped me reach levels of spiritual and personal growth that I never imagined. Number 3, a trucking business is accessible to everyone. A trucking business is easy to start, and it's a quick fast lane into freedom, independence, and entrepreneurship. And it has pretty doggone good margins if you're a careful operator. The beautiful thing about trucking is it gives absolutely anybody the chance to grasp freedom. You may not be an inventor. You may not be an entrepreneur. You may not be independently wealthy. But through trucking, you can be a business owner and you can claim your slice of the American dream. You just need a truck, fill out a government form, pay your $300, get some insurance, and you're good to go. Number 4, the entire country is your city, and each city is like your neighborhood. Pick your favorite hobby or your favorite thing to do in your city. Now imagine the very first time you did that thing and how much fun it was. Now imagine being able to do your favorite thing in each city's best place to do that thing. And it either is your first time or it feels like your first time because you've done it in 50 other cities before coming back around to do it in this one. Number 5, trucking promotes personal growth. You can precisely craft your trucking life by adding other passions to round out and enrich your experience. You can do whatever you want. You want to do real estate? You can scope out properties while you trek around the country. Want to hit every golf course in the country? Want to collect antiques? Aspiring writer? Let the rhythm of the road inspire your creativity and let the rhythm of them paychecks fund it. The possibilities are endless, so whatever side gig or passion you want to do, you can probably pursue it out here. Number 6, trucking makes you happier by letting you pick your friends. Trucking allows you to craft your reality in positive ways because it allows you to ignore bad news television, harmful social media, and to avoid the people that bring you down. Sometimes I inadvertently see a news clip in the truck stop or the gym, but for the most part, I filter out anything that is not promoting my mental health by being positive, uplifting, educational, etc. Jim Rohn, a famous motivational speaker, said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And he also said, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. Because the environment we surround ourselves with plays a big role in shaping who we become. Now, trucking allows you to pick your circle of friends by being intentional about whose voices you listen to all day. In this way, you can have any 5 friends you want. Now, what do you think your life would look like if those 5 people were Tony Robbins, Oprah, Brene Brown, Susie Orman, and Jim Rohn? Number 7, you can travel back in time by becoming a trucker gatherer. Want to escape modern existence and return to a simpler way of life? Tired of the monotony of traditional work? By becoming a modern day trucker gatherer, you can reclaim a lifestyle reminiscent of a bygone era. Some historians and scientists argue that humans were much more fulfilled when we were foragers and hunter-gatherers than we are in the modern day rat race. Well, as a trucker gatherer, with only your truck as your home and the limited possessions that you can fit in it, you can reconnect with the simplicity and freedom of a way of life long past. Number 8, you're always only one load away from taking time off whenever you want. If you have never experienced this, then you cannot know how good it feels to know that you don't have to work tomorrow if you don't feel like it. An ex-colleague of mine described this perfectly. He had reached full retirement eligibility, but he continued to work. So when I asked him why, he said, it's a funny thing happened. I had been looking forward to counting the days down to be able to retire. But a funny thing happened once he became eligible. Because he knew he could leave at any time, it started to feel like he was working for himself. And that made the job more enjoyable to the point where he didn't want to leave anymore. Number 9, trucking finances your vacation. If you like traveling, this is an awesome perk because trucking basically pays for your vacation. Your transportation to the destination is paid for. Your hotel can be paid for if you wanted to, if you want to sleep in your truck. Now all you need is money to enjoy yourself. Then, if you're an owner-operator or a business owner, it's even better. The benefits are even greater because you get to deduct most of your travel expenses on your taxes. So it's like getting a 25% discount on your vacation. All right, guys, we are down to the final reason why trucking is the best job in the world. Now, there's the elephant in the room that I have to address to really drive home the fact that trucking can be the best job in the world. And that is trucking's impact on your physical health. Now, no job that negatively impacts your physical health can be the best job in the world. Physical health is a non-negotiable. But contrary to what most people believe, number 10, with one small tweak, trucking can help you get into the fittest shape of your life. Now, to set yourself up for success, all you have to do is, instead of sleeping at truck stops, sleep at or near a fitness center. 2 studies explains why this works. One found that people that live closest to gyms and farthest away from fast food weigh less. So according to that study, sleeping near a fitness center and then sleeping away from that fast food at the truck stops is a win-win for your waistline. Another study found that how far the gym was away from home can make or break your decision to go. Now, this is why sleeping at the fitness center works out so well. Here's what happens. You're really just playing a little trick on yourself. Now, you have to go in there in the morning to pee and wash your face. And while you're in there, you'll be like, man, can I really just walk in here and walk out without doing anything? Just a little something? Trust me, you won't feel good about yourself if you walk in there and walk out without doing just a little bit of something or a little cardio while you're in there. Take my advice and set your mind to doing just 1 set of weights or 2 minutes of cardio. And once you do that little bit, the magic happens. You'll find that doing a set of chest is like snacking on a chip. You won't do just one. You just got to take that first bite. So, sleep near a gym to wake up, work out, wash up. Well, that's it, guys. I hope I've convinced you that trucking is the best job in the world and shown you the vision on how to use trucking as a vehicle to live your best life. I leave you with a final quote as you embark on your trucking journey. May your truck be filled with goods, and may you be fulfilled with goodness. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.